Hey guys, this is SF and welcome to Monster of the Week. This week it is, of course, the new, it is Pandora. So Minesweeper M has Super, no Gravity Barrier, I'll get more to that later, and Gauge Drain, I'll get more to that later. Strike Shot is like a line Strike Shot, but it's kind of like a laser type, but it doesn't really bother with laser barrier, so you can kill monsters with laser barriers on them. And then Bump Combo, Energy Burst 6. So Neon Kanai is the other famous monster with Energy Burst, but his is only Energy Burst 4. She has Energy Burst 6. So she is the new Legends exclusive. Most importantly, is the new New Year's exclusive. The previous ones are of course Lucy and Gabby, but it is going to be really strong, of course. And as you see, I'm just gonna hit some bump combos. The one really bad part, like with Gabby and Lucy as well, is the range of the bump combo. It's relatively short. It's better than Gabby's in terms of range, but you know, you can miss a lot. So if you guys just saw that, Super Gravity, no Gravity Barrier is basically a speed up when you pass through a gravity barrier. The only catch is that it only does it once, only speeds up one time. It doesn't speed up whenever it touches a gravity barrier, or else it could be never ending, which is kind of, you know, never ending. And then I'll get more to Drain on the next shot for Pandora. But Drain is basically whenever she attacks a monster, like hit a monster, then she will get HP back. So right now I have 78k. Let's see how much I can get back. And I got full with just pinches. In my experience, I haven't really checked the actual value per hit, but it is around 5 to 700 per hit, which is really great, but not really that great. Of course, it's really good if you do pinches and stuff like that, but if you don't and you just do like normal hits throughout, then it will basically deal nothing. So let's see. And it's so hard because I actually went for healing, but if you go for tight spots like that, then you can get about 10k at least, depending on how tight the spot is. And the energy burst is okay strong. I want to push up Pandora a little bit up, just so that she'll be in range. Okay, she is in range. The thing about like these types of monsters is knowing the range of these powerful bump combos. She's somewhat in range. Okay, let's see how much damage I take. Okay, hopefully this time, ooh, bump combo critical, although there's no blast monsters. Let's see how much. 1, 2. So about 4 hits, I went from 86k? Or is it 80? I think it was 86k to 90k, so no, about 88k I think, if I remember correctly. But either way, it's no better than like, it's less than 1,000, it's like sub 1,000. And the thing, like, Energy Burst is a really strong bump combo in general. Like, even in Neon Kanai is really strong. It does a lot of damage. The thing about Pandora's Energy Burst is that the time you can get multiple hits onto a boss. So for instance, for this, when it's Energy Burst 4 for Neon Kanai, it will probably only hit once, but for Pandora with 6, it can hit twice. Like, the 2 of the energy bursts will hit the boss, which is really crazy. Energy Burst 4 does have like a spread, though has a wider spread in general. So it is very, that's why it's always good, and of course it is a higher power. I think the Nihai Kanai's is about around 20k? I don't really remember. But it's definitely less than Energy Burst 6, which is 57,400. And somehow I took a lot of damage. But doesn't matter because Pandora is here to heal up. Although I kind of want to use a Strike Shot, but I'll save it for later. So I am at, let's see how much I have, 66k. Let's see how much I get back. With some pinching, I went to 84k, which is a lot. Which is a lot. And you see the energy burst just hitting two of them hitting the boss, which is Bao or Bale. And I totally forgot Apollo X is next. And I want to use a Strike Shot very soon, probably for the last bar. And it doesn't matter if I take damage because Pandora, I keep on saying Pandora because that's the Japanese pronunciation, but it's Pandora. Need to, you know, but Pandora sounds a little bit nicer in my opinion. But in terms of dungeons, like any no Gravity Bear or Minesweeper dungeon, she is really good for. You know, Akala is probably her best impossible for now, if I remember much. She is a dark type, so Marishi is also good. Izanami. Probably Kush as well. You never know. Okay. Let's get that Strike Shot perked up. Although it's not the best angle, but either way. Strike Shot, it doesn't really matter about the weak spot. Okay, Strike Shot, and it's a straight line, so hit 1.9 million, and it doesn't affect weak points. If it's a non-water monster, then it does 1.3 to 4k. And as you can see, Belle has 2 debuffs. It's defense and attack. So the thing about her Strike Shot is that, of course, it does damage, and it doesn't really matter about weak spot. You don't have to aim for the weak spot as long as you get a good line, and it will deal over 1 million damage to whatever is in line. And it also has a chance of 3 debuffs. So of course you see 2 there, attack down and defense down, and then the last one will be a stun or paralyze. It'll be a stun, like basically it's the stun that you get from lightning pump combos, or like from like Hades' Strike Shot, or like those types of Strike Shots. And the thing about those is that all 3 debuffs have a separate chance of happening. So that means there's also a chance of all 3 happening, or as you can see in that Strike Shot, 2 of them happening. Of course, there is a chance of none of them happening, so be careful of that. But Pandora Evolve form, very strong, and I'll do the Ascend form as well. But I don't know when I'll be doing it, but you'll see it. You'll see it very soon. But that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.